Okay, so I've never done one of these before, but right now I'm seeing a lot going around on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok about chickens not laying eggs, even though it's winter, and the reason being commercial feeds. Something to do with commercial feeds. Either the companies are not including essential nutrients that hens need to lay eggs, or that they are intentionally adding some mysterious substance that is stopping hens from laying eggs. One of the videos that I saw had a guy in it talking about messenger RNA sequencing, and he was trying to say that they were adding it to feed and something.
Let's talk about why your chickens aren't laying.
So it seems a lot of people are having problems with their chickens laying eggs. And a lot of the conclusions that people are coming up with is that it's most likely the feed. And in my conclusion, it probably is the feed. I found plenty of information about using RNA sequencing in the feed and dealing with chickens that this could potentially be it. Here's an article I found right here. Methods have been primarily applied without knowledge of underlying biological changes that may have been induced by Section 5.6. Now, guys, I really do think this is a possibility.
I don't know if he's intentionally trying to mislead people or if he just didn't understand, but that's not what those articles were about. He showed enough, even just on the screen, you can read what he highlighted, and you can see that those papers had nothing to do with whatever he was suggesting. But just to make sure, because I like to do my research, I even printed them out. And you can tell just by the titles that they have nothing to do with changing the feed. It has nothing to do with feed itself, except how the chickens are able to convert feed to whatever product they're making, be it eggs or meat. And they want to know the biological basis, the genetics, the differences between those that do it well and those that don't. And they're using RNA sequencing in order to figure out why that is. It has nothing to do with modifying anything that's going in the feed at all. Whatever he's using these sentences for to somehow prove that they're messing with feed has nothing to do with what they actually mean, which is the fact that we've selectively bred commercial chickens to either lay as many eggs as possible or to grow as large as possible for meat purposes in as little time as possible. But while they were doing this, they weren't thinking about what those changes would mean for the chicken's body. So some of the things they mentioned, like heart issues or physiological problems, those are due to, say, the strain that the heart undergoes by pumping all that extra blood of their massive bodies, or the fact that their bones just aren't strong enough to handle all that extra weight. But again, nothing to do with the kind of feed, what they put in the feed, changing the feed, RNA and the feed, none of that is mentioned in these articles.